Have you ever felt your fingertips graze the edge of your deepest miracle, only for it to slip away in the blink of an eye, leaving you with the persistent feeling that something invisible prevents you from taking the final leap to reach it? This experience of being almost there, of sensing the vibration of possibility, yet failing to anchor it into your reality, is more than just a frustration. It's an echo of your incessant search for answers. You witness manifestation in the lives of others, while your own journey seems entangled in a veil of uncertainty, an exhausting dance between stubborn hope and creeping skepticism. This pain, this feeling that the key is always just a breath away, is profoundly valid. Many of us have walked this path of questioning, this thirst for an authentic depth that goes beyond empty promises, seeking real applicability, a true turning point that resonates with the essence of your soul and the power of your quantum mind. But what if the very nature of your desire, of your miracle, was being misunderstood, not as something to be pursued in the future, but as a vibrational frequency already vigorously pulsing within you, merely awaiting the correct access code, the exact tuning to reveal itself? Imagine for a moment your deepest miracle not as a distant event to be orchestrated, but as a radio station already incessantly transmitting the perfect melody of your desired reality. Your task, then, is not to create the music from scratch, but to align your internal antenna, your very consciousness, to the frequency of this gift that already exists, invisible, yet potent. This video at this exact moment is not just a guide, but the fine-tuning button itself, designed to recalibrate your perception, to open a quantum portal that will unveil the simplicity behind the complexity you may have attributed to manifestation. In the next few moments, the intention is clear. We will guide you through this quantum portal, a profound reconfiguration of your perception, of your vibrational field, allowing you not only to visualize the miracle your essence most longs for, but to begin to feel every cell of your being resonate with its reality, transforming wanting into being, and finally, manifesting this gift into your physical plane. This is an invitation to experience crystalline clarity and authentic emotional impact, genuine empowerment that transcends mere knowledge. For this journey to be fully yours, allow yourself now. Close your eyes for an instant. Feel the air in your lungs. Breathe deeply and invite the vibrant energy of the now to fill every fiber of your being, anchoring yourself in the present. Open them again and be completely and impeccably present for this profound journey of revelation, tuning, and transformation. You are ready for the synchronized quantum leap. You, with your soul pulsing to a rhythm of deep yearning, have already invested time, energy, and even the purest faith in techniques and practices, seeking that miracle that always seems on the verge of collapsing into your field of possibilities. The feeling is that, with every effort, every intense visualization, every repeated affirmation, you are pushing a massive door that refuses to budge. There's a silent exhaustion that sets in, a subtle yet corrosive doubt that questions the very validity of your power of manifestation. You ask yourself, am I doing something wrong? Do I need to try harder, fight more vehemently to finally break through this invisible barrier that separates me from my most genuine desire? This pain is real, it's palpable, and it echoes in the hearts of many who, like you, seek perfect alignment. For the deepest truth, which the quantum field itself whispers to your essence, is that the miracle you seek is not achieved through force, exhaustive insistence, or tireless struggle. The paradigm shift happens when we understand that the universe responds to frequency, to the vibrational coherence of your intention and your state of being, and not to the sacrifice of constant and often misaligned doing. The limiting belief that the harder I fight, the more I deserve, is an energetic prison that keeps you spinning in circles, always one step from the portal, but without the key of permission. You have been taught to pursue, when, in reality, the art of manifestation is the art of attracting, of resonating with what already exists as a latent possibility. Now, imagine the metaphor of river water, flowing incessantly and powerfully in its natural course. Your desire, your miracle, is already part of this divine flow, a current that moves with intrinsic wisdom. However, what many of us do is try to push this water, swim against the tide, strive to make it go in the direction we believe to be correct, without realizing that by resisting the natural flow, we create immense friction. This excessive effort is not only ineffective, but it also diverts you from the experience of being carried by the current of life, of being one with the movement that already knows the way. Your energy dissipates in resistance, and what was meant to be a light journey becomes an exhausting battle, stealing the joy from the process. This is the essence of the myth of effort in manifestation, the incessant attempt to control the course, to impose your will through brute force, just as trying to push the river will never make it flow faster or in a different direction than its nature. The quantum portal of your miracle does not open with forced entry or with the brute force of your egoic will. It responds to a more subtle, deeper language, the key of attunement, the fine-tuning of your inner frequency with the frequency of your desire. Excessive doing, constant fighting, can paradoxically block the being that manifests, creating a vibrational dissonance that pushes you away from the very miracle you so deeply long for. Feel this now, in your body. When you force yourself to visualize, to affirm, to work hard on your manifestation, what kind of energy do you feel? Notice the tension in your shoulders, the contraction in your solar plexus, perhaps a slight exhaustion in your mind. This is the somatization of resistance, the physical echo of a frequency of scarcity and struggle. Your body is a quantum tuner, an antenna that picks up and emits frequencies. When you are immersed in this energy of effort, you are emitting a frequency that tells the universe, I don't have this and I'm struggling to get it. And the universe, like a perfect mirror, reflects exactly this reality of struggle and scarcity back to you, solidifying the invisible barrier. The field of possibilities, with its vast tapestry of potential realities, does not understand the language of sacrifice, but rather that of resonance. It does not measure your worth by how much you suffer, but by the clarity of your frequency. You can spend hours in meditations and visualizations, but if the energetic backdrop is one of effort and scarcity, the message you send is ambiguous, full of noise. The miracle is not out there waiting to be conquered by force. It already exists as a specific vibration, waiting for you to align with it. It's not about making it happen, but about allowing it to happen through a deep internal shift that is reflected externally. True mastery in manifestation doesn't reside in pushing the river, but in learning to swim with the current, in surrender. It is in releasing control, in trusting the flow that magic truly unfolds. When you stop fighting and start flowing, you allow universal intelligence, the quantum field, to orchestrate the events, people, and synchronicities that will lead you directly to your miracle. Your task is not to force the river, but to clear the obstacles in your own mind and emotion that prevent you from feeling the current. This is where neuroplasticity comes into play, reconfiguring your mental patterns to embrace lightness and ease, instead of the old programming of effort. Think about this, with complete honesty and without self-criticism, as an invitation to introspection. Where, in your manifestation journey, are you applying more force than flow? Where have you resisted ease, believing that difficulty is a prerequisite for worthiness or for the authenticity of your miracle? Feel this question resonate within your core, without judgment, just as a point of observation. Allow yourself to feel the areas where tension accumulates, where you still carry the weight of the myth of effort. This recognition is the first step towards liberation, a quantum shift in your perception, allowing the light of consciousness to penetrate the shadows of struggle. The paradox is beautiful. By stopping the pushing, you allow yourself to be carried. By letting go of the need for control, you reclaim your true creative power. Surrender is not passivity. It is an active form of trust, a vibrational intelligence that aligns your soul with the totality of the quantum field. It is an act of faith in a universe that already wishes to deliver your miracle, if only you will allow it to do so. Your essence is abundance, and effort is merely a layer that obscures this truth. Feel the lightness that arises as you consider this possibility, a new way of interacting with reality, where pressure dissolves and expectation transforms into serene certainty. But if it's not effort, if it's not struggle that opens the quantum portal to your miracle, then what is the true mechanism, the subtle lever, that activates this perfect synchronicity with the universe. How can you, in fact, tune your inner antenna to receive the transmission that is already in the air, pulsing towards you? The answer lies in a deep understanding of resonance, in an energetic alignment that transcends the need for doing and embraces the wisdom of being. Prepare to uncover this truth in our next moment together, for the key is closer than you imagine, in a place where force dissolves and fluidity reigns supreme, awaiting your awakening. If this truth, this recontextualization of your manifestation path, resonates with your soul and ignites a new light of hope within you, if you feel the promise of genuine freedom pulsing in your being, then leave a yes in the comments now. This simple gesture, this declaration of alignment, is more than a digital interaction. It is an energetic emission, a vibrational reinforcement that creates and strengthens our community. Your energy, combined with that of other authentic seekers, weaves a network of expanded consciousness, amplifying the collective field and paving the way for even greater miracles in your life and in all of ours. Do you have the persistent feeling that your miracle is just a thought, an emotion, a vibration away, but perhaps you haven't fully grasped the depth of the field in which it resides? The universe, as quantum physics reveals and spiritual wisdom has always known, is not an inert void awaiting your creation, but a vast ocean of energy, a quantum field teeming with infinite vibrational possibilities, where your every desire already exists as a latent frequency, a song ready to be played. Your incessant search, your hope, and even the silent frustration you have carried are signs that your spirit intuits this deeper truth, that your miracle is not something to be forced into existence in the future, but a reality that already pulses, waiting for you to tune your own internal station to receive it. Allow yourself now to feel the magnitude of this premise, the lightness it brings, as you recontextualize your manifestation journey, transforming struggle into a dance of alignment with the cosmic intelligence that permeates all. Understand that the miracle your soul ardently yearns for is not an event to be built from scratch in the fabric of your three-dimensional reality, but rather a specific energetic configuration, a unique vibrational signature that already fully exists in the realm of quantum possibilities. Imagine it as a perfect computer program, a divine algorithm already written, encoded in the ether, waiting only for the correct command to be executed and materialized in your experience. Every detail, every feeling associated with your desire already possesses an exact frequency, an energetic address in the field. Your anxiety to create. The miracle dissipates when you understand that your true function is not to manufacture it, but to discover it, to access it. You are not planting a seed in barren ground. You are, in fact, seeking a ripe fruit that already awaits harvesting in the universe's orchard, a potential that only your consciousness can manifest. Feel the tranquility that emanates from this perception. Your task, therefore, does not reside in forcing the universe to yield, nor in begging for the fulfillment of your dreams, but rather in becoming a master of your own resonance. It is about raising your internal frequency, the sum of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, so that it harmonizes and resonates with the exact frequency of the miracle you seek. If you have felt exhausted, trying to control every aspect of your external reality, perhaps it is because the real work happens on the vibrational plane within you. It is an invitation to alignment, not to brute force, like a musician who tunes their instrument so that it can play in perfect harmony with the orchestra. You are called to adjust your own vibration. This is the true key to authentic manifestation, a paradigm shift that takes you from the position of a fighter and elevates you to that of a conscious conductor of your own energetic symphony, a channel for the divine to manifest. To illustrate this vibrational dance, think of your deepest desire not as a distant object to be reached, but as an enchanting melody, a sublime song that is already being broadcast in the vast ether of the universe. Your soul recognizes this melody, this symphony of your ideal future, and that is why you yearn for it. Where you may have previously failed, it was not due to a lack of merit or an indifferent universe, but rather due to being tuned to a different radio station, unable to pick up the frequency of your own song. The beauty of this metaphor lies in its simplicity and power. The music already exists. It doesn't need to be composed by you, nor created from nothing. It simply waits for you to find the exact tuning to hear it. Your frustration in creating is validated here, for the premise was inverted. The miracle already exists, and your work is merely to tune into it. So what does it mean to tune your inner melody? It means consciously aligning the vibration of your thoughts, your deepest emotions, and your daily actions with the resonance of that miracle, which is already a reality in the quantum field. Think of a radio that, even though it picks up various stations, doesn't play them all at once. It tunes into one by one, allowing the chosen music to be heard with crystal clarity, without interference. You, as the receiver, have the power to choose the dominant frequency. If you have felt out of tune, with static noise in your internal transmission, know that this is a common human experience, but also an invitation to recalibrate. The good news is that this process of alignment is not arduous. It is an act of allowing, of releasing the resistances that create static, of embracing the clarity and ease of the universe's natural flow, of internal coherence. It is at this point of perfect alignment, when your internal melody harmoniously merges with the melody of your desire, that an extraordinary and divinely orchestrated phenomenon occurs, the synchronized quantum leap. This is not an accidental event or a random blessing. It is the logical and inevitable response of the universe to your vibrational coherence. It is the magical moment when the quantum field, which responds to your energy, collapses the wave of infinite possibilities to manifest the one you are holding with your frequency. The portal that seemed invisible, the barrier that once prevented you, naturally dissolves. Feel the truth of this. There is no effort, only the perfect reverberation of two identical frequencies meeting. It is an opening, a portal that manifests without resistance, revealing the path to the miracle you already held internally as a clear and felt vision. Allow yourself now to embody this experience. Close your eyes for a brief moment, breathe deeply, and feel in your body what this perfect resonance would be like. Have you ever experienced the feeling of a puzzle piece fitting perfectly? The moment of a truth that clarifies all doubts, or the deep peace that accompanies certainty? It is a lightness, an internal click that echoes through every cell of your being, an unequivocal sign that you are on the correct frequency. The body is a precise barometer of your vibration. When there is alignment, there is an expansion, a feeling of fluidity and well-being. It is not just a mental idea, it is a visceral experience that validates your attunement. Feel this calm and strength that emerge when you connect to the truth that your miracle is no longer coming, but is already being activated, unfolding in your present reality. The profound activation of this synchronized quantum leap is driven not by logical rationality or meticulous planning, but primarily by emotion and pure intention. Emotion is the universal language, the fastest currency in the quantum realm, capable of raising your frequency far beyond what mere thoughts can achieve. When you feel deep gratitude, unconditional love, or the anticipated joy of your desire already realized, you are emitting an incredibly potent and clear vibrational signal. Pure intention, in turn, is crystalline. Clarity, the absence of doubt, the surrender to how and when, fully trusting that the universe is infinitely more intelligent in orchestrating the details. It dissolves the layers of fear and skepticism that previously might have sabotaged your efforts, transforming pain and uncertainty into a powerful lever for your manifestation. With this renewed understanding of resonance and the power of your internal frequency, allow me to ask you, with the deepest introspection, are you, in your daily life, sending out the melody of I want, a frequency of lack, of absence, of a desire that has not yet materialized? Or are you vibrating to the melody of I already have and feel gratitude? Think deeply about this. Feel the difference in your body and in your energetic field. The melody of I want can, paradoxically, reinforce the idea of scarcity, pushing your miracle further away. Contrast this with the melody of I already have, which is permeated by an anticipated gratitude, by a sense of fullness and certainty that what you desire is already present, waiting to be perceived. Which of these frequencies have you been transmitting? Your sincere answer is the key to the paradigm shift, revealing where your power of manifestation might be inadvertently blocked. transforming doubt into a clear map for alignment. Anticipated gratitude is not a mental trick, but a state of being, a vibrational activation that instantly recalibrates your system to the frequency of abundance and receiving. When you sustain the melody of "I already have and feel gratitude," you are not just pretending, you are acknowledging the existence of your miracle in the quantum field, accepting it as an imminent reality. This is the essence of being the miracle even before it physically materializes. It is your energetic commitment that signals to the universe that you are ready, that you have aligned, that the synchronized quantum leap is inevitable. Your current reality, in all its aspects, is a perfect mirror of the dominant frequency you have been emitting. By changing the internal melody, you not only wait for a miracle, you become the embodiment of it, inviting the universe to reflect this new and powerful truth into your experience. Now that you understand the essence of resonance, the dance of frequencies, and the power of the synchronized quantum leap, the natural question arises, echoing your search for real applicability. And how can we, in a practical and immediate way, begin to recalibrate our frequency to this perfect attunement? How do we transpose this profound conceptual truth into concrete actions that transform our daily lives and actually activate this internal portal, allowing the miracle that already exists in potential to reveal itself in our reality? The transition from understanding to practice is the next crucial step, the threshold between knowing and experiencing, between quantum theory and the living of your manifestation. Are you ready to unravel the specific mechanisms, the daily rituals, and the mental keys that will guide you in this profound recalibration, transforming your intention into an unstoppable force of alignment? If you are feeling this profound shift in frequency, this reverberation of a new truth resonating within your being, if the invitation to the synchronized quantum leap has ignited a flame of recognition and hope within you, then I invite you to expand this energy. Share this video, this transformative message with someone in your life who is also seeking a miracle, who yearns for this clarity and empowerment. By sharing, you not only offer a gift of wisdom, but you also amplify your own intention, reinforcing the flow of abundance and the belief in the capacity for manifestation on a collective level. Your energy, combined with that of others who resonate with this truth, creates an even greater field of coherence. Let's together expand this vibration of miracles and co-create a new reality for all, where attunement is the key and manifestation is the natural consequence. You feel the subtle vibration, the melody that now resonates in your soul after we've unveiled the principle of resonance. And the question arises, how do you maintain this perfect attunement, this elevated frequency, transforming it into a concrete bridge to your miracle? The answer lies in two ancient, yet scientifically powerful keys that you already possess, perhaps dormant: the permission to receive and anticipated gratitude. You may have spent your life seeking outside, striving to deserve what is already yours by vibrational right, but this incessant search creates an invisible barrier. This barrier, this hesitation, is the resistance that prevents your synchronized quantum leap. It's like having a golden ticket to a grand show, but refusing to walk through the door, feeling unworthy of the VIP seat. Your nervous system, your deep beliefs, often sabotage the flow, whispering that miracles are for others, not for you. But it's time to recalibrate that internal narrative, to allow the very essence of your being to recognize and accept the abundance that already exists in the quantum field, waiting for your attunement. Feel now the lightness of simply allowing. Imagine your quantum portal not as a sturdy door you need to break down with titanic effort, but as a secret garden, lush and fertile, patiently awaiting your trust and care. Within it, each seed represents a miracle you yearn for, but for it to flourish, it's not enough to desire it vehemently. You must allow the earth, water, and light to do their work. Permission, in this garden, is the daily watering, the conscious act of nourishing each seed with the conviction that it will blossom in perfect time. Often you find yourself trying to dig up the seed to see if it has grown, or forcing the sprouts to open, manifesting an anxiety that paradoxically suffocates growth. This is the lack of permission, doubt, disguised as control. Your divine essence already knows how to bloom, Your task is simply to create the conducive energetic environment, which means letting go of the need to micromanage the universe. Allow yourself to trust the process. Feel this surrender in your body, the tension dissolving, making space for the unexpected marvelous. And if permission is the daily watering that nourishes the soil of your manifestation, anticipated gratitude is the vital sun that bathes this secret garden with uninterrupted light, accelerating the blossoming. We are not talking about gratitude for something that has already happened, but gratitude for what is already yours in the quantum field, even if invisible to physical eyes. Feel now the energy of having your miracle already realized, of experiencing the emotion of its presence in your life. This deep and genuine feeling of thank you before the materialization is such a potent frequency amplifier that it elevates your vibrational field to a state of magnetic coherence, making you an irresistible magnet for what you desire. Your brain, through neuroplasticity, begins to reconfigure itself, creating new neural pathways that correspond to this manifested reality. You are not pretending, you are feeling the vibrational truth that your miracle already exists and is on its way. This is the energetic signature of the Creator, the certainty that the universe is responding to your frequency, not your lack. But why is it so challenging to grant yourself this total permission? Often, a subtle internal programming, enforced by past experiences of disappointment or beliefs of unworthiness, prevents you from fully receiving. You might say yes with your mouth, but your internal energy whispers no, keeping the door of your quantum portal only ajar. This resistance is like an invisible wall you built, thinking it protected you, but which in reality isolates you from your own abundance. Perhaps you feel you have to fight for everything, that ease is suspicious, or that the miracle will only come after a sacrifice. This is the voice that needs to be gently silenced. Allow yourself to feel this pain of not having received before. Validate it, but then consciously choose to release this bond. Imagine it as a heavy chain detaching from your shoulders. The act of allowing yourself to receive is an act of deep self-trust in the divine flow of life, a recognition of your totality and that you are, inherently, worthy of all you aspire to. Gratitude in this context of permission is not a mere ritual to be performed, but a state of being, a frequency you inhabit. It is the certainty that by expressing gratitude for what has not yet manifested in your three-dimensional reality, you are in fact sending a clear signal to the quantum field that you are already aligned with this experience. It is the synchronized quantum leap in action, where your consciousness projects itself into the desired reality and vibrates from it. Think about how you feel when you receive a much-awaited gift. That joy, that lightness, that sense of abundance is exactly the frequency the universe responds to. You don't wait for the gift to feel this. You decide to feel it now, because you already know the gift exists and is materializing. Feel that joy in your chest, that expansion in your heart. This is not illusion. It is the recognition of your innate ability to co-create, to shape reality by your own vibration, validating the idea that the miracle is not something distant to be achieved, but an inherent resonance of your true nature, accessible now. So, how do you activate this permission internally, in a practical and powerful way? Start with a pause. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes for a moment. Visualize the miracle you yearn for, but instead of just seeing it, feel it. Feel the emotion of its presence, the impact on your life. Now notice if there is any tension in your body, any contraction in your stomach, shoulders, forehead. This tension is the resistance, your unconscious denial of permission. Breathe deeply, and with each exhale, visualize this tension dissolving, like smoke dissipating into the air. Repeat to yourself, aloud or mentally, I allow myself to receive this miracle now. I am worthy and capable of embracing this abundance in my life. Feel the difference, the openness in your chest, the lightness. This simple practice is the key to disarming self-sabotage mechanisms, reprogramming your system for receiving. You are redefining the limits of what is possible, not by willpower, but by vibrational permission. To cultivate anticipated gratitude, after activating permission, you deepen this feeling even further. Again, close your eyes. Visualize your miracle already manifested, but now, not just feel the joy, but thank for it. Thank the universe, your essence, the quantum field for this reality. Feel the texture of gratitude on your skin, the taste in your mouth, the melody in your ears. Do this not as a mental exercise, but as if you were recalling something wonderful that has already happened, that has already been delivered to you. This is the magic. Your brain does not differentiate between a lived experience and one visualized with rich detail and emotion. By practicing anticipated gratitude, you are literally living your miracle in the present, creating the neural pathways that correspond to this new reality. This is not self-deception. It is the neuroscience of manifestation in its purest form, a synchronized quantum leap that irreversibly realigns your frequency. Feel the truth of this. You might be questioning, but is it really that simple? Just allow myself and be grateful. And this doubt, this internal resistance, is precisely what prevents you from accessing the fullness of your quantum portal. Society has conditioned us to believe that value comes from effort, pain, struggle. This is the old programming that needs to be transcended. The universe, in its infinite quantum wisdom, operates in a flow of abundance that does not demand sacrifice, but rather vibrational alignment. Feel the lightness this truth brings. The pain of having to prove your worth or feeling that the miracle is a reward for past suffering is the anchor that holds you to the old reality. This is the turning point, the paradigm shift. Your miracle is not a reward, but a resonance. Your task is not to fight to deserve, but to allow yourself to be the frequency of worthiness. You are already complete. You are already worthy. This is the essential truth of your being. Allow this truth to flood you. When you allow yourself to receive and cultivate anticipated gratitude, you are not just practicing a technique. You are reconnecting to your essence, to the universal flow that sustains all existence. Your quantum portal opens because you are in coherence with the language of the universe, which is the language of abundance and interconnectedness. Think about how nature works. Trees don't strive to grow. They allow the flow of sap, the sunlight, the rainwater. They are growth. In the same way, your miracle is not something separate from you. It is a natural extension of your being, a reality that manifests when you remove the internal blockages that prevent the flow, the frustrations of the past, the weariness of trying. All of this was a learning that brought you to this point of deeper understanding. Now it is time to transcend that old narrative, to release resistance and embrace the powerful simplicity of permission and gratitude. Feel this truth in your heart, the peace it brings. Now pause and breathe deeply, allowing the next words to echo in your soul. What do you need to release to allow yourself to fully receive your miracle, without judgment or limited expectation? Feel this question, not as an intellectual query, but as an invitation for your inner being to reveal the invisible bonds. Is it the fear of success? The belief that you are not good enough? The need to control how the miracle should arrive? Observe these sensations, these thoughts. They are just energies, patterns that can be transmuted with your consciousness and permission. To release does not mean you don't care about the miracle. It means you trust that the universe, in its infinite intelligence, knows the best path and the best time for its manifestation, often in a now, even grander way than your limited mind could conceive. Feel this release, this expansion of your own energetic field, opening up to infinite possibilities. With your quantum portal now active through permission and bathed in the light of anticipated gratitude, you have taken a colossal step toward your miracle. But the journey of quantum manifestation, though powerful, occurs in a three-dimensional world full of distractions and challenges, where maintaining this elevated frequency and active permission can seem like a constant exercise. Doubt can whisper, old programming can try to resurface. But how can we maintain this elevated frequency and active permission, even in the face of the challenges of 3D reality? This is the next question we will address, so that your synchronized quantum leap becomes a constant in your life. For now, feel the power you have just awakened. If you are ready to give yourself permission for the miracle your soul yearns for, tap the heart on this video, like, and feel the energy of yes reverberate through you. Allow yourself now. Abundance awaits. You have just experienced not a simple exposition of ideas, but a profound activation, a true awakening of your internal quantum portal. This video was not merely to inform your conscious mind, but to resonate directly with the essence of your soul, recalibrating the most subtle frequencies of your being. Feel how every word, every metaphor, every invitation to introspection acted as a tuning fork, aligning your internal melody with the orchestra of manifestation. The promise was not just of knowledge, but of an energetic transmutation that has already begun. Understand now, the miracle you so deeply yearn for is not a future reward for exhaustive effort. It is, in fact, the natural expression of what you already are when aligned with your deepest truth, pulsing in every fiber of your body, awaiting to be fully recognized and activated. This is the essence of the Synchronized Quantum Leap, a conscious dance with the field of infinite possibilities, where your intention and your frequency meet and become one. The focus, therefore, shifts radically. It is no longer about seeking the miracle out there, but about being its frequency right now, in this very instant, in your totality. Feel this truth penetrate your energetic field. Realize that your external reality is a mirror, a holographic projection of what you vibrate internally. If you are vibrating scarcity, the mirror reflects scarcity. If you vibrate the frequency of the miracle already realized, it will have no other option but to manifest. The synchronized quantum leap process that we have walked through together here is not an isolated event but a reconfiguration of your vibrational identity. You have learned to tune your internal antenna, to feel the melody of your desire as a present reality, and to allow the universe to respond to this new energetic signature that emanates from you with unshakable certainty. You have been guided by this synchronized quantum leap, a journey that demystifies manifestation, revealing it as a natural process of resonance. Feel clarity settling where there was once confusion, peace replacing anxiety. The illusion that you needed to fight, force, or manipulate external circumstances to achieve your dreams has been dispelled, giving way to the understanding that internal coherence is the true lever. The leap is not a leap of blind faith, but a leap of trust in the quantum mechanics of existence, which demonstrates that like attracts like in an interconnected energy field. Your mind, body, and spirit are now more aligned, more receptive, and more powerful for co-creation, for the barrier of I can't has been transmuted into a bridge to I already am, and therefore, I receive. Now, visualizing your internal reality, your internal portal is no longer a nebulous or inactive structure. It is vibrant, fully illuminated and accessible. Feel this light expanding from the center of your chest, flooding every cell of your body with an energy of unlimited possibility. This illumination is the result of your willingness to look within, to feel, to question, and to open yourself to a new way of being. It represents your expanded consciousness, capable of perceiving the infinite layers of reality that were once hidden by the density of fear or doubt. You are no longer in the dark, fumbling for answers. You are in control of the switch, choosing the intensity and color of your own light, becoming a beacon for the miracles you wish to attract into your life experience, effortlessly, simply with presence. You now carry with you the master keys to this portal, the key of permission and the pure energy of gratitude. Feel the weight of these keys in your hands, not as a burden, but as a treasure of incalculable power. Permission is not a passive act of waiting, but an active stance of openness, of saying yes to the abundant flow of the universe, of dismantling the internal barriers that say I am not worthy, or I cannot have this. And gratitude, gratitude. It is not just a feeling, but a frequency, the quantum accelerator that manifests what is not yet manifested, because it already recognizes it as present and inevitable. By feeling anticipated gratitude, you are sending the quantum field an irrefutable signal that your request has already been answered, creating the perfect resonance for your miracle. With every conscious step you choose to take from now on, you are not just walking in the physical world. You are, in fact, crossing the threshold, the point of no return, into the vibrational reality of your miracles. Feel the firm ground beneath your feet, but perceive the lightness in your spirit, the certainty that the landscape before you is the one you are actively co-creating. This threshold is not an insurmountable barrier, but a gentle transition where the Old you dissolves into the new expanded version of yourself, who already possesses what you desire. You are the traveler, the guide, and the destination. The metaphor of the secret garden now reveals itself. You no longer need to seek the garden. You have become the garden itself, fertile and abundant, blooming with the intentions you nurture with permission and gratitude, inviting life to blossom in beauty. The understanding of being, the frequency of your miracle goes far beyond mere intellectual comprehension. Feel this deeply. It's not just about thinking, you already have it, but about embodying that truth in every cell, in every breath, in every beat of your heart. It is a consciousness that permeates your subconscious, reprogramming the neural patterns that once limited you. Metaphorical neuroscience shows us that the neuroplasticity of your brain is now more active than ever, ready to forge new synaptic pathways that correspond to the reality of your manifestation. You're no longer pretending. You are being. It's the difference between reading about swimming and actually feeling the water on your skin, the movement of your body, the experience of floating freely. Your energetic signature, which is the sum of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and intentions, has been fundamentally altered by this activation. Feel how this new signature vibrates at a higher, purer, more coherent frequency, with the field of infinite possibilities. The universe does not respond to what you say you want, but to what you vibrate. And now your vibration is a clear message, an unequivocal signal that you are aligned with abundance, with health, with love, with all that your miracle represents. This change is not temporary, it is a foundation, a new reference point from which you will operate your life. It's like changing your internal radio station to a high-definition channel, where the music of your life plays with clarity and without interference, attracting experiences that resonate perfectly. This new frequency, this being that you have activated, is not something you turn on and off. It is a constant emanation. Feel the responsibility and empowerment that come with this perception. Every choice, every thought, every emotion you experience from now on has the potential to strengthen or deviate this emanation. But it's not about perfection, but about awareness and returning to alignment. You are the transmitter and receiver of your own reality, and the quality of your transmission determines the quality of your reception. Allow yourself to feel the lightness of knowing that the hardest work, that of internal reconfiguration, has already begun. Now, in every moment, you have the opportunity to choose resonance, to emit the melody of the miracle, knowing that the quantum field is always listening and responding to your unique symphony. Reflect for an instant on the journey that brought you to this point. Feel the initial pain of frustration, the exhaustion of trying with excessive effort, as a distant echo fading into the air. You have understood that miracles do not manifest through the brute force of will, but through the fluidity of flow, through the wisdom of allowing the current to carry you. This paradigm shift from doing to being has released an immense amount of energy that was previously trapped in struggle and resistance. Imagine the strength you wasted pushing the river, now released to swim with it, feeling the current in your favor instead of against it. This is the first great liberation you have experienced, the deconstruction of a myth that imprisoned you in a cycle of effort and discouragement. You have discovered the undeniable power of resonance, the truth that the universe is a vast field of vibrations, and that your miracle already exists as a specific frequency within this field. Feel this truth like a map in your hands, indicating the way to your own attunement. You don't need to create the melody from scratch. It already exists. Your task is to raise your own vibration through genuine emotion and pure intention to align with this already present melody. This has transformed chasing into attracting, scarcity into fullness. The synchronized quantum leap has revealed itself as the art of becoming the very melody you wish to hear, a harmonious dance of energy where your inner being and the universe meet in perfect coherence. And crucially, you have activated the master keys to this attunement, the permission to receive and anticipated gratitude. Feel the lightness of releasing resistance, of opening your arms to the unexpected wonderful that the universe has to offer. You no longer need to convince yourself that you are worthy. You simply allow yourself to receive without judgment, without self-sabotage. Gratitude, in turn, has become the sun that nourishes your inner garden, ensuring that the flowers of your desires blossom in their perfect time. These tools are more than techniques. They are states of being, frequencies that you now master to navigate quantum reality with skill, transforming every desire into an inevitable manifestation, with the fluidity of one who understands the invisible laws of the universe. With this new illuminated portal within you, it is important to normalize the challenges that may still arise in your 3D reality. Feel the truth of this. The outer world does not instantly change just because your inner frequency has aligned. Old patterns, situations, and even people may appear as tests, as resonances of your old self. But now, your response to these challenges will be different. Where before there was discouragement or anger, now there is an opportunity to reaffirm your new frequency, to consciously choose permission and gratitude, even in the face of adversity. The quantum field is not testing your faith. It is mirroring your new vibration through circumstances, allowing you to react in a way that further solidifies your synchronized quantum leap. Allow yourself to feel the fluctuations, the old programs trying to reassert themselves. Feel this without judgment, but with the awareness that you have the power to choose your response. The work of manifestation is not about avoiding challenges, but about transforming your relationship with them. Each time a doubt arises, you have the opportunity to reaffirm the internal certainty you have activated. Each time a fear presents itself, you can choose permission and gratitude as your compasses. This is true mastery, to remain aligned not in the absence of wind, but in the ability to navigate with it, knowing that the final direction is always towards your miracle. The universe does not give you what you want, it gives you what you are, and now you are the frequency of your manifestation. These moments of challenge are not obstacles, but stepping stones to your ascension. Feel the strength you develop. With each conscious choice to return to your truth, each time you remember the synchronized quantum leap and apply permission and gratitude in a difficult situation, you not only overcome the challenge, you solidify your new frequency, anchoring it even deeper within your being. It's like a muscle that strengthens with each repetition. You are training yourself to be an unshakable quantum creator, not because life has become perfect, but because your ability to navigate life with alignment and power has become perfect. Trust this process, for it is proof that your transformation is real and lasting, preparing you to receive your miracle with total congruence. The miracle, the manifestation you crave, is not projected into a distant future. It resides in the inevitability of the now. Feel the urgency and power of this truth. The synchronized quantum leap is not a map to a promised land, but the experience of being in that promised land at this very instant, in your consciousness. The linear mind tends to compartmentalize, to say, when I have this, I will be happy. But the quantum universe operates differently. When I am happy, I will have this. Happiness, abundance, health, love, all that your miracle represents, are states of being that you can access and inhabit now, bringing them into your present reality through your vibration without relying on external conditions to activate or validate them. The present moment is the only point of real power you possess. Feel the freedom that comes with this realization. Past and future are mental constructs. The quantum field responds to your frequency. Now. It is in this now that your permission becomes active, your gratitude becomes potent, and your intention becomes a clear command to the universe. There is no need to wait for a sign, for external confirmation. The sign is your own vibration, your internal certainty that the miracle already exists, already pulses within you. By embracing the present, you dismantle the chains of anxiety about the future and regret about the past, becoming a master of time and space, co-creating your reality from a solid and unshakable foundation of personal power. This is the final invitation to inhabit your miracle in the present. Feel what it would be like to live this desired reality now, with all your senses. Allow yourself to feel the joy, the gratitude, the peace, the abundance that the miracle would bring, not as a distant imagination, but as a visceral experience here and now. This constant practice of being, the frequency in the present, is what keeps your internal portal illuminated, your antenna tuned, and the synchronized quantum leap in motion. Each time you choose to inhabit the miracle in the now, you are sending a stronger and more coherent signal to the quantum field, accelerating manifestation and making it an inevitability, a natural extension of your own vibration, a perfect reflection of your state of being. Now breathe deeply and feel the question that echoes within your being. What small and powerful step will you take today to honor the new frequency you have activated? The emphasis on small is not due to a lack of audacity, but due to quantum intelligence. Feel the wisdom in this. Big leaps are made of a series of small but consistent steps. A small step is manageable, replicable, and creates a cycle of success, reinforcing your positive neuroplasticity. It avoids overwhelm and self-sabotage, building confidence and momentum. Do not underestimate the power of a tiny yet aligned action. Each micro-action is a confirmation to the universe and to your subconscious that you are committed to your new frequency, that you are walking towards your miracle, strengthening the bridge between the invisible and the manifested. And why today? Because the power resides in the now. Feel the loving urgency of this call. Tomorrow is an uncertain promise. Today is the blank canvas on which you can paint your new reality. A step taken today creates a new precedent, a new neural pathway, a new resonance that instantly propagates through the quantum field. It is the unquestionable declaration that you are ready to receive, that you are actively co-creating. To postpone is to postpone manifestation. To act today is to activate it. Do not wait for perfect conditions, for perfect conditions are created from your aligned action in the present. With each today that you honor your frequency, you build an unshakable foundation for the continuous manifestation of your desires, affirming your quantum mastery. To honor the new frequency you've activated means to live from it, to act from it, to feel from it. Feel the integrity this demands. It means that even if the external world doesn't yet fully mirror your miracle, your internal response is already aligned with it. If your miracle is abundance, you act as someone abundant. If it's health, you make healthy choices. If it's love, you radiate love. To honor is to live the truth of your synchronized quantum leap, without wavering, without doubting, without regressing to old patterns. This consistency creates a magnetic coherence that attracts your miracle with an irresistible force. You are rewriting your spiritual genetic code, reprogramming your energetic field to be an undeniable magnet for everything you wish to manifest in your life. With complete confidence, remember deeply, with every fiber of your being, your miracle is not out there, in a distant future or an inaccessible place. Feel the vibrant truth of this. It is not something to be pursued, achieved, or earned through effort. That was the old way of thinking, the illusion that kept you in a cycle of incessant searching and frustration. Now you have been led beyond this limitation to a higher and truer understanding of the nature of manifestation. Your miracle is not a prize to be won, but an inherent resonance of your essence, AI, natural extension of your totality, waiting for you to tune into its frequency. It is the truth of your being, not an external accomplishment. It is pulsing within you, right now, a living, vibrant energy that yearns to express itself fully in your reality. Feel this pulsation in your heart, in your soul, in every cell of your body. It is the melody you already know, the love you already are, the abundance that already flows through you, even if your conscious mind does not yet recognize it. This video served as the alarm clock, the activator that helped you tune into this internal pulsation, transforming I want into I am, I hope into I receive. This is the true magic of existence, discovering that the treasure you sought was always stored within you, waiting to be unveiled and lived. You don't need to do more to have your miracle. You need to be more of it. Feel the liberating simplicity of this truth. And the portal you accessed here was not a portal to the outside, but a portal within, to your own quantum self, where all possibilities coexist. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances, but are the master of your own vibrational orchestra, choosing the melody that resonates with your highest good. The activation you received is the key to accessing this mastery at any moment, reminding you that the power to manifest is not a gift for a few, but an inherent capacity of all human beings when aligned with their true essence, with the unshakable certainty of their divinity. Activate your synchronized quantum leap. not as an isolated action, but as a way of life, a new way of interacting with the universe. Feel the fluidity and synchronicity that this approach brings. This leap is not a one-time event, but a continuous series of moments of alignment, where your intention, emotion, and action unite in perfect harmony. It is the conscious dance with the quantum field, where you become the conductor of the orchestra, and the universe responds with the symphony of your desires. Every breath, every thought, every choice becomes an opportunity to reaffirm this leap, to deepen your certainty that you are a powerful co-creator, capable of manifesting the reality your heart longs for with grace and ease, effortlessly. And the tools for this leap, the key of permission, are your passport to abundance. Feel the lightness of letting go of the need for control, of opening yourself to the flow of life without restrictions. Permission is the antithesis of resistance, the bridge that crosses the chasm between desire and manifestation. It frees you from the belief that you must fight for everything, revealing that the universe is, in fact, eager to grant you your desires when you are open to receiving them. Allow yourself to be worthy. Allow yourself to be abundant. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow the miracle to enter your life without judgment, without questioning, just with the pure acceptance that it is yours by divine right and by vibrational alignment. And the energy of gratitude is the inexhaustible fuel for this journey. Feel the warmth of gratitude expanding in your chest, warming your soul. It is the highest frequency you can emanate, an irrefutable signal to the universe that you are already living in the fullness of your miracle. Anticipated gratitude is not an empty technique. It is a state of being, a deep appreciation for what already is and for what is to come, as if it were already here. This magnetic resonance attracts to you more reasons to be grateful, more miracles to celebrate, more synchronicities to witness. It transforms your perception of reality, revealing the beauty and abundance that have always been present, awaiting your attunement to become visible and palpable. Affirm to yourself with total conviction, you are a quantum creator. Feel the power of this declaration reverberate throughout your entire being. Not merely a spectator of life, but the director, the screenwriter, the lead actor, and the producer of your own reality. You are not limited by past circumstances or external expectations. Your power lies in your innate ability to collapse the wave of infinite possibilities into a tangible reality. This is the recognition of your divinity, of your intrinsic connection to the source of all creation. You are not separate from the quantum field. You are an expression of it, a focal point of consciousness that has the capacity to shape matter and time through your intention and your vibrational frequency. Your power is limitless, for it emanates from the same source that creates stars and galaxies. Feel this expansion, this vastness of potential within you. The only limitations that exist are those you accept as truth, the beliefs you allow to reside in your subconscious. But now, you have the tools to transmute these limitations, to rewrite the code of your reality. This power is not for egoic control, but for co-creation aligned with the greater good, with the expansion of consciousness, and with the manifestation of joy. It is your inheritance, your true nature, the inexhaustible flow of energy that you can direct to manifest any desire that serves your highest purpose, with ease and grace. Your manifestation is inevitable when you align your frequency. Feel this certainty deeply rooted in your being, removing any residue of doubt. It is not a question of if, but of when, and the when is accelerated by the consistency of your alignment. When your vibration becomes coherent with the miracle you seek, the universe has no other option but to present it to you, for it is the law of resonance in action. It's like perfectly tuning a radio. The music has to play. Trust this process. Trust yourself as a vibrational being, and watch as reality bends to your aligned will, revealing the magic of a life where miracles are the norm, not the exception. This is not the end of your journey. This is, in fact, the glorious beginning. Feel the emotion of a new dawn on your path. You have just activated a portal, and now the adventure of living it to its fullest unfolds before you. It is not a final point, but a starting point for an expanded reality, where every day is an opportunity to solidify your quantum mastery. The seed has been planted, watered, and is now sprouting. What will you do with this new life that pulses within you? This video was just the invitation to the dance. The true choreography now begins, guided by your intuition and by the certainty that you are the co-creator of an extraordinary existence, full of purpose and wonderful manifestations. Therefore, I challenge you. Watch this video again. But this time, don't just listen with your ears, nor analyze with your mind. Feel. Feel every word resonate in your soul. Feel the vibration of every concept penetrate your energetic field. Feel the energy of permission and gratitude activating your body and mind. Let the words and vibrations guide you deeper, like an active meditation, like a mantra that reprograms your cells for manifestation. Each time you do so, a new veil will be lifted, a new layer of understanding will be revealed, and your synchronized quantum leap will become even more powerful and unshakable. Now, the most powerful action of all, write in the comments now. The first miracle you are ready to receive, the one closest to your heart, the one you feel is the next natural step for your soul. Feel the energy that arises as you declare this, as you make it real not only in your mind but in the tangible reality of the internet. And then, and this is the most crucial part, allow yourself to experience it. Let go of expectations of how it will come. Release the need to control the process. Just open up, trust, and know that, by declaring and allowing, you have already activated the quantum mechanism of manifestation, inviting the universe to respond to your new and powerful frequency with precision and love. Remember this, for it is the essence of everything you have learned. Your miracle is not out there, waiting to be found. It is pulsing within you, at this very moment, awaiting your attunement. Feel this truth take root as a pillar of light in your center. Activate your synchronized quantum leap through conscious permission and anticipated gratitude, the master keys that unlock the door to your desired reality. You are a quantum creator, a magnetic force capable of tuning into any reality your heart desires. Your power is limitless. Your manifestation is an inevitable consequence when you align your frequency, becoming the very essence of what you wish to attract into your life. With complete confidence, this is your portal. If this video was the activation you needed, feel compelled to like this content, for your energy supports our community and expands this transformative message. Subscribe to the channel to continue your journey of expansion, to receive more activations and guides that will keep you connected to your source of power. Activate the bell to not miss the next attunement, the next revelation that will take you even deeper into your quantum mastery. Share this frequency, this wisdom, with those you love, with those you feel are also ready for a miracle. Let's co-create a world of miracles, one by one heart at a time, illuminating the path to the truth that we are all powerful co-creators of our reality.